Good day, everyone. My name is Geraldine Bogtong, and our today's session is all about the identifying the different types of RAMs. First is the FPM RAM, which stands for Fast Page Mode. This RAM is a type of dynamic RAM. The term fast page mode comes from the capability of memory being able to access data that is on the same page and can be done with less latency. So, fast page mode, from the name itself, syempre, mabilis yung capability ng type na RAM na ito. That is on the same page and can be done with less latency. Most 486 and pension-based system from 1995 and earliest used FPM memory. So, itong FPM memory, mas ginagamit to ng mga dating models or yung mga old models ng RAM or ng mga computer system pala. Next is the EDRAM, which stands for Extended Data Out RAM, came out in 1995 as a new type of memory available for Pentium-based systems. EDO is a modified form of FPM RAM, which is commonly referred to as hyperpage mode. So, yung FPM RAM, ito yung lumang type, and then yung na-modified or mas na-upgrade na type ng RAM, ito naman yung EDRAM. And it is referred as hyperpage mode. Extended data out refers to the fact that the data output drivers and the memory module are not switched off. When the memory controller removes the column address to begin the next cycle, unlike FPM RAM, most early pension-based systems used EDO. So, nung time na yon, nung 1995, yung first RAM is the FPM and yung second type naman na ginamit na nila for pension-based systems ay yung EDRAM. So, mas mabilis at mas maganda yung type ng EDRAM kesa sa FPM. Next, the SDRAM or SDRAM, which is short for synchronous DRAM, is a type of DRAM that means that runs in synchronization with the memory bus. Beginning in 1996, most Intel-based chipsets began to support SDRAM, which made it popular choice for new system in 2001. So, yung SDRAM at saka yung EDRAM is noong 1995, ito namang SDRAM, mas sumikat siya at mas nakilala siya noong 2001. SDRAM is capable of running at 133 megahertz or MHz, which is about 3 times faster than FPM RAM and twice as fast as EDRAM. So, kapag naglalabas ng bagong type ng RAM, syempre mas mabilis to kasi sa luma. Ang SDRAM ay mas mabilis ng 3 beses sa FPRAM at mas mabilis naman siya ng 2 beses pa sa EDRAM. Most Pentium or Celeron systems purchased in 1999 have SDRAM. Next, the DDR-RAM. Ito na yung naabutan ko na type ng RAM. Nung ako ay nag-assemble and disassemble na ng system unit ng computer system, which stands for double data rate, which is a type of SDRAM and appeared first in the market around 2001 but didn't catch on until about 2001, when the mainstream motherboards started supporting it. The difference SDRAM and DDR-RAM is that instead of adulting the clock rate and transfer data twice per clock cycle, which effectively doubts the data rate, DDR-RAM has become mainstream in the graphics card market and has become the memory standard. So, nung lumabas na yung DDR-RAM, ito na yung naging memory standard. So, mas ginagamit siya dun sa ating graphics card. DDR2 is itong type ng DDR. Meron niyang DDR, DDR2, and DDR3. DDR2 RAM, which stands for Double Data Rate 2, is a newer version of DDR which is twice as fast the original DDR. DDR2 RAM came out in the mid-2003 in the first chipset that supported DDR2 came out in the mid-2004. So, di ba, kagaya ng sinasabi ko kanina, pag naglalabas ng mas bagong type ng RAM, mas mabilis kaysa sa luma. Siyempre, kailangan din nila i-upgrade yung RAM ng mga ginagawa nila or na nilalabas nila para din ma-upgrade naman yung ating mga computer system. So, ang DDR2 is twice as fast the original DDR. So, mas mabilis siya ng dalawang beses kaysa sa DDR. Next, DDR2 is still double data rate just like the original DDR. However, DDR2 RAM has modified signaling which enables higher speeds to achieve with more immunity to signal noise and crosstalk between signals. So, ayan nga, mas pinapaganda nila yung type ng RAM para mas compatible, mas maganda yung maging takbo ng ating computer system. Next is this Rambus RAM. It's a type of RAM of its own. It came out in 1999 and was developed from traditional RAM, but its architecture is totally new. The Rambus design gives smarter access to the RAM, meaning the units can prefetch data and free some CPU work. So, ang Rambus, dinesign siya para makapag-transfer ng data ng mas mabilis kaysa sa iba. The idea behind Rambus RAM is to get small packets of data from the RAM, but to very high clock speed. For example, SDRAM can get 64 bits of information at 100 MHz, where Rambus RAM would get 16 bits of data at 800 MHz. RIM RAM was generally unsuccessful as Intel had a lot of problems with the RAM, timing, or signal noise. RDRAM did not make its appearance in the Sony PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo 64 game consoles. The next and last, I guess, the DDR3, which is the type din ng DDR. Ito lang yung mas latest na ngayon na mas ginagamit. DDR3 was the next generation memory introduced in the summer of 2007. As the natural successor to DDR2, DDR3 increased the prefetch buffer size to 8 bits and increased the operating frequency once again, resulting in high data transfer rate than its predecessor in DDR2. So, mas mabilis na ang DDR3 kaysa sa DDR2. Kung makakakita na kayo niyan, DDR3, ito na yung talagang ginagamit ngayong mga times. DDR3, and alam ko meron na din DDR4 na nilabas na mas mabilis na RAM kaysa sa mga nauna. In addition to the increased data transfer rate memory chip, voltage level was lowered to 1.5 V of voltage to counter the heating effects of high frequency. So, ang DDR3 din, mas mababa na yung voltage niya kasi sa mga nauna, binaba ng 1.5 para hindi maka-effect sa iba pang mga components ng ating computer system. So, hindi rin siya magkaroon ng effect sa ating memory kasi kapag uminit ng masyado or grabing init, possible naman siya na masira talaga. By now, you can see the trend of memory to increase prefetch buffer size and chip, operating frequency, and lowering the operational voltage level to counter heat. So, pag mas mababa yung voltage level, hindi siya ganun yung mag-iinat talaga ng sobra, at hindi rin malaki yung possibility na masira yung ating RAM. And that's all the different types of RAM. I hope you learned something, and thank you.